Before I begin, to the guy whose brethren that was, whose friend that was, that took that video, that went out of his way to get justice, who went to that gym, I assume befriended the girl, made friend, got information, to the guy whose friend that was, that's a brethren. That is what we call a true to the game. Listen, no money in the world can buy that kind of friendship. Because from what I read, it seems the girl set the guy up in the most wickedest foul way possible. And the guy's friend was like, "Rah, I'm not having that." Man must have joined the gym, befriended the girl, teased all the information out. Then once the time was right, he plucked it off like a bird. Boom. And there you have it. And that's all out in the viral mainstream for the world to see. And that's another thing. That girl, listen, the same old. I'm going in mid-rant right now because this is my first time making a video back since my long hiatus. Another story. But I tell you now, them kind of girls there is what you young guys want to be looking out for and staying away from. Don't have them nowhere near you. From the time I heard the voice, some heard the little, listen, certain little getaways, certain little red flags. From the time I heard the little bashy ways and in the voice alone, I was like, nah. And you know, it's funny. I mean, let's get into detail a bit. The girl told the guy, obviously, you know, it was get back because this guy's toxic. So what I'm going to do is get revenge by saying that he did the R thing. The most heinous crime that could be said against a man. But from what I'm reading, from what I'm hearing, sorry, what did the guy actually do? Did he rob you? Did he beat your mum? Did he beat your dad? Did he kill the cat? And to be honest, we don't even know. Let's look at this properly, forensically. We don't even know. Hey, listen, forget going by what women say. I understand. We're going to do this in a minute about Afro-American and West Indian similarities with regards to a matriarchal family background and how they always seem to favour the woman. I'll go on to that in a minute. But what I'm saying here is, it's a thing where we don't even know what the guy is like or what he's done. Because when she say, "Oh, he's a bit of a player, I'm getting him back for all the women he's hurt, blah, blah, blah." Hold on a second. He may have a reputation of being a player, but he might just be a good-looking girl that women like. Doesn't mean that he's a player as such that he's bedding them and banging them and then kicking them out of the house. And even so, if that was the case, what's that got to do with you? All this female solidarity, hold on a minute. And when it comes to that as well, stick a pin there as well. So we've got the matriarchal and the matriarchal thing and the female solidarity thing we'll look at afterwards. But let's address this. This is one crazy toxic girl you don't want to be with. You want to be around. And it's always these little boho... Can I swear on here? Let me know in the comments. But it's always these little boho type pro B-A-L-A-C-K fist rumping ones that can be at times the most lost ones, the most lost souls on the planet. I'll be surprised if that's the only first B-L-A-C-K guy. Don't know if I can say that. Black man, can I say that? I don't know. But them girls there, rump their fists, talk Malcolm X, talk Huey Newton, talk Patrick and the Bomber, but ain't seen a black hood yet. You can't call him Richard because they ain't seen a black wood. But hey, no, let's not go in just yet. Early days, because you've got work to do. But from what I'm getting, this girl in particular, obviously did what she did. It seems like they'd done something, did a ting as you lot would say, did something. The guy was obviously, you know, she said that he R-ed her at the time of meeting. Police came. Obviously, the evidence is there. There's just a little preview version I'm going to drop here. I'm going to go into detail more in a second video probably regarding this. But it seems to me like she said he did it at the time. The police were called, got the evidence, and boom. What can you say? Because the evidence is there and it's her word against yours. And another thing with these confused girls, I'll deal with the matriarchal thing now, because they're from a community where what women says has sway. They think it applies to everywhere in the world. You know, yes, they think because I'm a BLACK female, you know, I've got the run of the market. I can say anything, you know. I can say anything and the world believe it. And that's another thing. The world, society seems to enable these crazy ass girls. They say the most outlandish off-key thing and the world believes it. That makes sense. This is why a certain community is in the state it's in. So she's obviously said, oh, guess what? He's done this. And I know police officers sometimes, I don't know what it is, but they seem to listen to sisters in some certain situations. In fact, the sisters have a lot of clout when it comes to the Babylon them, the police them, the police when they're dealing with them. And obviously, he's a black male. Boom. And like I've read somewhere that the friend was like, hold on, there's no way of him getting out of this, and he didn't even do it. That's a madness. So the friend, as a true friend, a rarity. That's what friendship is. That's what friendship is. A true friend went out of his way and did that to get his friend off the hook. That's a different class, mate. That's a different class. I say to any young guy, if you have a friend like that, you keep him. He's your number two. He's your backup guy. He's your go-to guy. Start a business, you call him. Get a job, don't want a vacancy, you call him. That's your guy, you call. Now muck about now. Time to wake up now. That's what you do. Alright? End of, as they say on EastEnders. But anyway, so that deals with that. You know, and another thing is, you know, when I've heard a few commentaries regarding this, and I've seen a few Facebook videos, and you know, again, they seem quite light on it. Like they're not going in. They're very, you know, because it's a woman. They don't want to, you know what I mean? She's a black queen. They don't want to like. Listen to me. When it comes to listen, brothers like me, that's a no-go. And to be honest with you, you know, I'm going to say something that some videos haven't even said yet, and haven't addressed this, and it's been a topic actually. When a woman accuses a man of something like this, should she have a sentence? My original stance was no. Well, no, not no. It was very ambiguous. Yes or no, depending. Yeah. If it's an out and out, like this case, if it's 100% now true that he didn't do it, if it's undeniable, then she has to do time. And people are going to say, detractors will say, oh, well, you know, this is a rarity. It's normally mostly men that do it and get away with it, blah, blah, blah. Again, you know, I'm dealing with this case, okay? Let's not get the brush out and start sweeping the whole, you know what I mean, you know, every single case as such. Because, you know, if need be, I can actually go into further detail and really apply some intellect to this and really get to the nitty-gritty. But as it stands, this is what I'm saying. I mean, no. This girl is and there's another thing, these women, because you know, women have this halo effect, especially with you young men, especially you young black men. Oh, she goes to church. Because they say the right thing. I go to church. My mum's a Christian. I go to church. My cat's a Christian. Are you coming to church with me on Sunday? You fall for the same old okie doke time and time again. You don't learn. In fact, in the words of a great female, church girl, worse girl. Pastor Pickney them bad. Learn that. So when it comes around you with this Afrocentric talk, yeah, man, Malcolm X, man, yeah. Don't you keep falling for it. And then tutis, when you see with Massa, you start bawling and crying. Fucking fools. Anyway, it's just a little warm up, the prelude one, just get myself back in the groove. But lo and behold, there's work to do and more to talk about later.